Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back. Welcome to the Ramen's vlogs. I hope you're all well. And I've got you a recipe vlog this time. As you can see here, I'm making khalajam in my house again. So this is a Bangladeshi sweet dish, so it's a dessert. And I've just fried it in oil. Well, I made the mix, fried it in oil, and now you can see I've took it off the oil because it's colorized really nicely and it's gone very goldeny dark brown, and then it will go into a sugary syrup, sugary water liquid, and then after that I will simmer it and boil it through, and then after I've boiled it and it's soaked enough liquid, I will transfer it into a dish and then leave it in the fridge for overnight. I'm not showing you this recipe in detail because I've already uploaded a khalajam vlog video, so you can I'll leave the link with this video, and then in the description box I'll leave all the ingredients that you need to make khalajam. But if you can click back onto my video, that's well, it's titled as my cousin makes khalajam or some, yes, my cousin makes khalajam. So if you just watch the other video, you'll get the full recipe. So here I'm gonna give you a recipe of how I make Patishapta pita. So this is a Bangladeshi dish as well. This is a sweet snack. It's not a dessert. You can say it's a sweet snack because you can have it with a hot cup of tea. So I've already added 2 cups of rice flour, and now I'm adding half a cup of plain flour, and then half a teaspoon of salt. So I've added 2 cups of rice flour, half a cup of plain flour, and then half a teaspoon of salt. So I've repeated that so you can get the right amounts. And then I will add water to the consistency I need. So you add as much water as you need, and then I'm using a hand whisk, just a normal whisk, not an electric one, just to mix it all through properly until I don't have any lumps. I will stir and stir until I don't have any lumps, so I should have a fine batter. But as you can see, it's very liquidy, so that's how I'm going to keep it. So I did not measure out how much water I've put in there. It's just I don't really measure it out. I just use as much as I need. So add it until it becomes very thin and very smooth. And then I will leave that for about half an hour to 1 hour to set, because it's made with rice flour. I think you should leave it for at least like over half an hour. So I'm just showing you the consistency of the batter. It's quite runny. After 1 hour or after half an hour, it will become a little bit thicker. Just wanted to say, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and please give this video a thumbs up. Are you sitting in the dark?
Yeah.
Have we got no light today?
No, because the electricity went out. There's workers outside.
Yeah, so under the electric gisigi, there's workers outside. We've got no electric in the house, so we've just had a power cut, and we're using candles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not the best of the news, but how do now about it now?
Mommy's getting bigger.
It's okay, Zain, just hold them. So we've got candles everywhere in the room, and now we're going to take them to the kitchen because I'm making something for us to eat in the dark. So here we will be making Kirsha, as they call it. So that's the filling for the Patishapta pita. So this is the center of the actual chapati looking thing that I'm gonna make. So I've added 1 cup of milk powder. So I've used nido milk powder, and then 1 cup of just normal whole milk, and then just like a 1/4 cup of sugar. So you can use as much sugar as you want. You can use even less than that. I've used about, I'd say, 3 tablespoons of sugar. And then I've added a little bit of rice flour just to thicken it up a little bit. So if you want to do it in a quick way, then you need to add rice flour, just about a teaspoon of rice flour, or maybe even a bit less. And then as it started thickening up, I just added coconut, desiccated coconut that I've bought from the grocery stores. So this is optional. You can leave that out. It's I really personally like having coconut in my Kirsha. This the filling that I'm making is called Kirsha, so that's why I'm just mentioning it to you. So I've added some more whole milk because my filling was getting a little bit too thick. So I just added a bit more whole milk and then stirred it thoroughly until there was no lumps. And then I've took it off the stove, and it's going to thicken up even more when it's in the bowl. So I've been doing that in the dark, but luckily our light does come back on. So our electric has come back on, and you can see the Kirsha in the bowl. So here I'm just adding a little bit of oil in a pan that I've heated up, and then I'm using this, well, with the help of this tissue kitchen towel, I'm gonna smear the oil all over the pan. So you don't really need to keep any oil in the pan. You just have to basically brush it with the paper towel all around, so you have like a slight coating of oil in your pan. And then I just added some batter, stirred it all around. So I will be adding oil before every Patishapta pita. So before I put any batter on, I will do the same thing. As you can see, I've added some batter, and then I'm gonna tilt the pan in a round circular motion so the batter spreads. You don't have to use a spoon or anything to help it spread. You just have to literally lift your pan in your hand, pick it up, and then turn it until the batter just thins out a little bit. You can see here it's just slightly cooking, and then when it becomes like a see-through colour, just add the filling on an edge just like that, and then I'm going to start flipping it and closing it up. So this tastes a bit like pancake, and I actually love it as a evening snack. It's delicious and really tasty, and it's quite light as well. So if you've got nothing in the house, just make some Patishapta pita and give it to your family. They'll love it, especially kids. Kids love this thing. And I used to make it with molasses sometimes, and I didn't have any molasses left in the house. So I'm just making it just white and simple. As you can see, I've just already done 2. And then with the rest of the batter, I will make as much as I can. Well, with 2 cups of rice flour, I managed to make about 9 Patishapta pitas. Yeah, you can manage to get about 9 or 10. You can't get any more than that. But it's quite filling, this food, so you don't really need any more anyway. And I've only got 2 kids in the house, and it's just me and my husband, so it's enough for us. So this, I'm just doing the same with this one. And that's just the process of it. Basically put the filling in the center and just flip it over, but then at the end I just leave it in the pan for a few minutes so it cooks up properly, so you don't have raw pita. So I'm just going to leave it there for about 2 minutes, and just flip it on each side so it cooks thoroughly, and then just take it off the pan and put it in the dish. So I will obviously keep on doing the process until my batter has completely finished. This is probably the last one I'm doing. And we have got a continued video, the video where I gifted my husband his blazer, so you can watch the other video. My children and my husband, they were having the Patishapta pita. So if you wanted to watch the other video, please do so. So that is the last one. I'm just gonna do this one, and then it'll all be ready for us to eat. And my husband's gonna be making tea. He like, when he sees me busy, he does offer to make tea, and I do get really happy, because when you're doing things all on your own, and then when you have a helping hand, it makes it so much easier. So I just flip it like this on each side for like 2 minutes, and then I just take it off, but make sure it doesn't burn. So my husband's making just plain normal tea, just with kettle water. So he's boiled water in a kettle, and then we're just gonna add whole milk to it. That's it. We like simple tea in our house. Sometimes I do make boiled tea in a saucepan, but I don't really we don't really have that often. We have it very light and thin. We like the fresh taste of tea, so making tea like this is our only preferred option, to be honest. So my husband makes it, or else when he's not free, I make it. So here they are enjoying the food, and we do have, as I've told you before, I do have a continued video if you want to watch the video where I've gifted my husband something with my first wage. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.